Today I fucked up when I yelled at a subcontractor for farting in my face and got fired. I have been working for this contractor for over a year and today was scrubbing a bathtub. It was a mess. There was wood glue, thinset, drywall mud, and just grime in general all over this thing. I have done lots of gnarly stuff for this guy. All things considered, this wasn't an awful task, but still degrading to be on your hands and knees scrubbing. The cabinet guy is on the site. He is working on stuff in the kitchen. The cabinets have been set in the bathroom where I am working. His helper took pictures of the finished work, then the cabinet guy comes in the bathroom, just fiddles with the doors unnecessarily and farts right in my face. He is laughing and I am pissed. I said something along the lines of, "What the fuck? Why the fuck would you fart in my face? Get the fuck out of here." He exited the area. I went outside and smoked a cigarette to let off some steam and waited for him to leave before going back in to finish what I was doing. I cleaned the trailer, did what I could outside. He leaves, I get back to it, we finish the day. I get home from work and my boss calls me to fire me. I don't get it. I was pissed about having my face farted in and I get fired. TLD, a dude farted in my face and I got pissed off then fired. If you can't cuss people on a construction site, then where can you cuss people? I used to work construction. It was a long time ago, but I'll say this. If a sub farted on one of the laborers, the sub would get kicked off the job and or his ass beaten. You did nothing wrong. The contractor you used to work for sucks. Hope you're able to find work again soon. Imagine getting fired in construction for yelling at someone. Your boss just called you up, said you're fired, and hung up. No explanation at all. I feel like this story is missing some details. Just turn up to work. Why are you here? Are we still on the fucking fart? Today I fucked up, today I fucked up, today I was farted upon, then I was fired unreasonably. Wrongful termination. Not sure if that will hold up. Depends on the state too, I guess. Sorry to hear that, man. I would have done the same thing. It's disrespectful as hell. Not funny. It's actually considered assault depending on your jurisdiction laws to intentionally fart on or near someone in a way to intentionally disrespect them. If they are gonna take it as far as firing you, I would take it farther and contact a lawyer. Fuck those assholes. Wait, your boss knew the whole story and still this happened? Cabinet guy tells boss man a story about some inappropriate shit he did to you and you get canned. I farted on OP. No way. What did he do? Grossed out. Didn't laugh. Normal reaction. That's the last straw. The acceptable reactions to that story fall between hearty laughter and audible disgust. Mine thoughts were, dude, WTF. Nice. Begrudging respect, but to fire the victim is a pretty out-of-the-box result, especially after a year of otherwise satisfactory performance. Or maybe cabinet guy embellished a little. Sounds like you thought he was subcontractor but he was really a dumb contractor. I mean, there's worse things to get fired for, but this? What the fuck? Does this cabinet guy have a fetish or was it an accident? Sounds like you are surprised about the outcome. Why did you not discuss this with your boss when they called you? Was yelling at him to get the fuck out of here all you did? Did you threaten him physically or shove him out of the way? I'd still think you'd be justified there, short of punching him or something, but if the guy was your boss's childhood friend, I can see your boss taking his side. Working in construction is infuriating. You'll get immature assholes fucking with you all the time, and if you finally break and call them out on it, you're the villain and can't work well with others. Put this in a Google review, LMAO. Hazing like this is why nobody wants to be in the trades. The fart heard round the world. Your boss is a shithead. Hope you find a better employer. Fuck that guy, find out what company he works for and review bomb his place. Sounds like you should change your name to Smelligob. Dude, you're better off without that job. Construction companies are super short-staffed all across the country. You'll find another job where you don't have to deal with people like this. Wrongful dismissal suit. Sounds like he already wanted to fire you and this was his opening. I am on acid trip right now and fighting with last remaining brain cells that I have whether this shit happened or it's just my brain fucking with me loudly crying face. So you suck air from someone's but then you go outside and voluntarily suck on a butt. Who the fuck reported you to your boss for this? You failed the test, dude. You could sue for farting, it's like peeing on someone. At least you qualify for unemployment now. If you have a driver's license, transportation, and a pulse, then you can find a new construction job in like one day, so fuck them. WTF. Did you explain what happened? And if that didn't work, at least told the boss he could go fuck himself and is a worthless idiot sandwich. I feel for you, I really do, but I don't understand why scrubbing a tub on your hands and knees is degrading. It's a part of the job that needs to be done. I feel Up's leaving out the part where he threatened the guy or something. Things aren't adding up. I'd say you owe that man an ass beating and maybe one to your boss, too. Subcontractor was being abusive toward you. Creating hostile work environment. Interesting situation though. Try and file unemployment and see what happens. I'm a carpenter. I refuse to work for any remodeling company. They are the worst, most don't even provide what they are legally supposed to and expect you to come out of pocket way more than you should. The whole residential side is an absolute shit show, with everybody making money but sucking it to the actual workers. You won't get fired for that on a real job site. They would have chewed him out for that disrespectful shit, maybe fired him. Go commercial, let homeowners and shady contractors handle the renos. You owe both of these chumps a kick in the dick. You didn't fuck up for saying anything. Fuck that guy and you should slash his tires and shit on the hood of his vehicle. There is fecal matter in farts. I say you have a case for wrongful termination. And shit-ass contractor can put temporary protective covering down on the tub to save so much time. So stupid. You're likely better off for it. If your boss isn't willing to back you up on something like this, it won't be much longer before he throws you under the bus for something else. Take the weekend to decompress, and start looking for a new gig on Monday. Depending on your experience, maybe now is the time to try your hand at being a subcontractor yourself. Feel like pressing charges? Sounds like you've got a case for battery based on offensive contact against the farter. You're fired. What's the worst that can happen by calling back and asking if you were fired because he dated in your face and you had a normal human reaction to it? Like they say in the Bible, fart for a fart. Maybe he knew your Reddit name was Smelly Mob. Now you can live up to your name and be part of the Smelly Mob. I think the better response is you go shit in his lunchbox or truck under his seat. Now you see, on my site that's immediate grounds to get their ass beat. Just show up for work tomorrow, tell your boss he must be joking if this is a real enough reason to fire you. Because of physical problems I can't speak coherently, so I have to deal with these situations in a more hands-on manner. Sucks you got fired. You're not paid to take a crop dusting to the face. You should send a package filled with poop, with a note saying something like "I found another friend of yours, through you was missing him." That's a big no-no. If someone farted in my or my co-workers' faces at work, there would be a fist fight. No one three would get fired either. That's messed up. Your boss is a jerk-off. Farting on a construction site can be funny. Farting in someone's. I'm sorry, but I think you posted in the wrong sub. That day, the guy who farted fucked up and you let him know. If your boss felt that was not a fuck up, go to his office, fart in his stupid fucking face and quit on top of being fired and see how he appreciates it. I would say that exact same thing. Legally, that's assault in a lot of places. Pretty sure you can sue. Still degrading to be on your hands and knees scrubbing. Degrading. Physically uncomfortable, yes. But degrading? What is degrading about cleaning? Or is that WMNS work? Did you get pink eye yet? That's so normal at every labor job I've ever worked. The correct response is to pour water down his butt.